Lance and Steven in the morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Karen. And other viewer. And all those who will be watching later.
Yes.
We're wearing some special t-shirts today, aren't we?
We got our own personalized merch. Actually, this was a gift. It's not technically merch, is it?
Yeah. No. Made by Sandra Rumbold.
Sandra, thank you, Sandra, for this wonderful gift.
You can, all of our fans can certainly feel welcome to send more customized Lance and Steven items to us. Good morning, Nicole.
We got to get some mugs, Lance. That's what we got to do.
Yeah. No, I think we should. Well, I asked Heather to work on it, make us a logo, and then we'll get some mugs and sell them at obscenely gouging prices.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because the money's not in pastoring, that's for sure.
Lance needs a new barbecue.
No, I need now apparently crushed gravel for my pool. I'm
crushed gravel. Yep. Good luck with that.
So if any of our fans have 3/4 crushed gravel, enough to put a few inches deep in a 16-foot circle, you let me know.
16-foot radius or diameter?
Diameter. That's the one straight across, right?
Straight across.
Radius is the half. Yeah, 16 foot. Yeah, I posted on Facebook about my digging, asking for advice from people who know more than me about what I should be doing, and that's the advice I've been getting so far. You should don't try to level dirt and clay, get it close, and then put something else there, and then tamp that down. So I have more work to do.
Digging your hole, then you need some crushed stone.
Yeah. Apparently.
Yeah. I'm gonna donate an hour of my time to hole digging for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Well, what do we got today, Steve?
Well, we have a few things today, don't we? So
yeah,
we've got our Newfie phrase for the day. This is a good one. You prepared for this one?
Okay, I'll throw it up.
Don't know when they don't need nothing done, do you?
So I think this is saying, well, I won't guess. Our fans, what do you think this is saying? All you who are not from Newfoundland.
Nicole's watching. She's not allowed to answer because I gave her a sneak peek on this one.
Oh, okay. Don't know nobody that don't need nothing done, do ya? But say it 5 times faster.
There's a story behind this one too. I heard this one from a guy in my last church.
Oh yeah. Karen's guessing, what can I do for you?
That's pretty close.
Cindy B looking for a job.
Oh.
Nicole says she figured it out. Nicole, did you not know this one?
She knew it when I told her what the phrase was going to be. She had a pretty good idea. It's funny because to me it doesn't sound intuitive, but Cindy actually guessed exactly what it was. Looking for a job.
Oh, looking for a job. That's good job, Cindy. If we had prizes, you would have won it.
Here's the prize. Cindy B got it correct.
So instead of saying
Blakey, hey?
Yeah. So instead of saying I'm looking for a job, you say
don't know nobody
don't need
nothing done, do you?
It's a long walk for a drink of water, you know.
Yeah. No, anyways, got a job. Looking for work. And so, I mean, this was the funny thing. This was a guy in our church. he owned a concrete and construction plant or whatever, and he said the number of guys that would come in, and that's what they would say when they were looking for a job. Don't know nobody, don't need nothing done, do you?
Wow.
I.e., is there a job?
Is there a job? That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's funny because for all the fun, I mean, we get talk about how we talk fast as Newfoundlanders and stuff.
Yeah.
But we take the long way around to the thing sometimes, right?
Yeah. Yeah, like that's way more words than necessary. I love it though. It's colorful and great.
Yeah.
Don't know no one, don't need nothing done, do ya?
Yeah, it's got its own little how many double negatives is that? Is that like quadruple negatives?
Yeah, I don't know. Don't know nobody that don't need nothing. Yeah, it's like 4.
That don't need nothing done. Yeah. Yep.
Well, that's great. Well, Steve, we're in special season of the year.
Yeah, June,
which is for many people, many young people, it's a very special time of year. And parents, can you guess what time of year that is?
School's out for summer.
Almost, yeah. And something else, something school related.
Something school related in June.
Particularly for people who are about to get to pay income tax.
Exams.
Actually, a bunch of them don't have exams, I don't think. Karen guessed it. It's grad. Good job.
Grad month.
That's good. Did our kids pass? I don't know. You might want to find out. But yeah, grad season. I think tomorrow there's some of the schools, or one of the schools is in our town's doing their grad celebration.
I think multiple schools, if I'm not mistaken, tomorrow.
Yeah, I think it's like every weekend basically through the month now. They've got different.
They're trying to spread it out a bit, I guess, are they?
Yeah, well, they have to because there's so many schools that if everyone did it on the same weekend, no one would show up to any of them. So yeah, so grad season, and we're doing a church grad event on Saturday to celebrate. 6 of our church family graduates are able to come and participate in a little gathering, kind of worship service-esque gathering to celebrate them and pray blessing over them, and so that'll be exciting.
Yeah, the only sad thing this year is no finger foods.
No food. Yeah.
Love me my finger foods.
But what can you do?
Yeah.
So here's a question for everyone: is what's something about graduating and becoming an adult that freaked you out, or you felt unprepared for, or you wish you had known ahead of time to be prepared for it? I don't know. Did you have anything like that, Steve?
Yeah, I was terrified of graduating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going out into the real world, figuring out what I'm going to do in university or get a job or all of that stuff. Man alive, it scared me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now that I'm out here, I know exactly why I was terrified.
So all those things we tell to teens, like, oh, it'll be fine. We're really just lying to them.
Yeah. Yeah. It's, talking about how, high school is the best you will ever experience. There's no.
Now, so Nicole's saying I couldn't get out of high school fast enough, and I agree. I did not peak in high school. That's for sure.
I'm being completely facetious. I hated high school.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there are things about becoming an adult that's like, can't believe I have to deal with this.
Well, so I mean, I hate, as much as I hated high school, I definitely was terrified of what was going to come next because I didn't know, and having to figure that out, and having this idea that if I make one wrong choice, I'm going to mess up my entire life, and everything will be derailed if I go to this university and not that university, or this college and not doing this, and everything hinged on that moment. That was such baloney.
Yeah, you find out that that's basically not true at all.
Yeah.
Life's so much better now than in high school. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so much pressure is put on that optimal choices for the optimized life, and yet it's like doesn't even matter. I can't even remember. I don't even think there's been one time where my high school transcript has mattered to anyone. Hopefully there's no teens watching and being
getting
like,
into college. That was the only time your high school transcript mattered.
Yeah, but like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Certainly my Bible college transcript matters to absolutely no one.
So basically what what?
What? Even coming here to work at the church, they're like, do you go to Bible college? Yeah, graduated for you. Okay. I don't think anyone looked at my transcript for me to get this.
Well, I mean, I still have, I mean, my diploma is on my wall. I graduated with honors. You know, that's
from high school?
No, from from high school, but from college.
Nice.
And yet nobody asked, did you graduate with honors?
I graduated, not to brag, but valedictorian.
Oh, we got the cream of the crop from 2000 and what was it? 2014. What year did you graduate?
2013.
2013.
Yeah.
We got the cream
not to toot my own horn. Yeah.
not the toot my own horn, but toot.
Now, it really depends on whether that means I'm a genius or whether the bar was set so low.
Well, you know, he's the best we're putting out. That's
high quality turd is still high quality. So, but you know, and then so Danica graduated from Bible college a year before me, and she also got valedictorian in her year.
So we got back-to-back valedictorians right here at GP.
Yep.
Man,
there you go.
I was not aware. If I had known that, Lance, I might have treated you with a little bit more deference.
You know, I try to let I don't know what I'm trying to say. You could stand to treat me with a little more deference. So.
Yeah, I'm sure. Starting now, now that I know that I'm in the presence of a valedictorian.
Hey, you could call me sir a lot more.
Yeah, it's funny. The guy, good friend of mine back in Newfoundland, and pastor, he also was valedictorian. I'm surrounded by I just surround myself with the cream of the crop. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Uh-oh,
Karen's saying she's expecting big things now. No. No. You should let's go with the set the bar really low idea.
Too late. Cat's out of the bag now, Lance.
Yeah. My son said I was the valedictorian.
Valedictorian. Yeah.
Like that. Sir Lancelot.
Yeah. Sir Lancelot. Yeah.
Yeah. It's better than Lance the Pants, that's for sure. But anywho, we're excited for all of our grads and Freedom Session grads too.
And Freedom Session graduation is taking place next weekend. Yeah.
Cool.
We've completed the program. We've made it through the 5 months, 20 weeks of Freedom Session, and we'll be celebrating a number of people who have completed the program.
Awesome.
Yeah. And also paying reference as well to the people who took part in the program, because it's hard. There's a lot to be done. Not everybody will finish it, even though they've gone through the process. There's a lot that's got to be done there. And so some people will continue to take that tools and actually finish it later. But so we recognize the grads, but we also recognize all the people who were part of that journey as well. So
yeah, because that's not like learning math. It's soul searching and basically like group counseling and dealing with your inner darkness.
Yeah,
light things like that.
Light things, yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. And you had a fun thing to show us today too, I think, Steve.
I had a fun thing to show. So I guess this is kind of our reveal.
This is our fun reveal.
This is our fun reveal.
Yeah. Your life will be different after this moment.
Yeah. So we were thinking about, what can we show? And we talked about just quirky little interesting things about people last week. Was it last week? 2 weeks ago.
A couple weeks ago, yeah. Yeah.
So our hope was to have Glenn on this morning, but Glenn had prior engagements that he was not able to join us this morning. So we're going to attempt to get him for next week. So we're thinking, okay, well, what can we do? We don't have Glenn on. So just thinking about just little quirky, interesting things. And everybody's got little, I guess, things that they do that are unique to them that maybe they don't even realize. And so for me, I have an interesting collection that I started a few years back. And what I do, as weird as it may be, but I think it's pretty cool, I collect gift cards that I get. And so this is the one that kind of started the whole thing off. This was a few years back. Janice won the $100 card and roll up to the rim.
Nice.
At Tim Hortons. And so I actually decided, like, when I get gift cards, the ones that are different and unique, I keep. So these are just a small sample of some of the cards that I have, and these are all Tim Hortons ones.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. And so, you got just through the years and the different things, the different Tim Hortons stuff, right? Over the years, happy birthdays, all the unique little cards that they put out. But what's cool is, so this card was given to us by someone in our church in Newfoundland before we left to move up here. And I actually used this card going across Canada.
Nice.
Yeah. And so, it's cool little memories associated with some of that stuff as well, right? And especially the cards that are unique, that are kind of stand out. And so one of the things that I've been trying to do when I get gift cards for people, because you can go to Walmart or whatever and get the generic card.
Yeah.
But if you go to the store, they usually have some of these little unique ones that you can pick from, right?
Yeah. Yeah. But now with the app and everything, do people do gift cards quite as much? I don't know.
And so my thought is, hey, who knows? Baseball cards became a thing long after the fact. Maybe this could be something long after the fact.
Sitting on some gold there.
How many people actually have that, right?
I don't know. It's pretty impressive. Way more impressive than me being valedictorian.
Yeah. Yeah. You only studied hard and worked hard and did good marks in school. This.
No, remember, low bar. I did just what I needed to.
Yeah. So anyway, I collect a bunch of different things, right? So all different gift cards. That was just my Tim Hortons collection.
You could do you could hole punch them and make Christmas tree ornaments out of all of them.
I could, but then for the collector's thing, if you got a hole punch in it.
Yeah. No, don't do that.
No.
So what?
Put them on your bicycle spokes, right? That's
those
little clackers on your bicycle spokes.
That's right. That's where you tape a card to it, right?
Yeah, somebody did that with a Wayne Gretzky rookie card and a Bobby Orr rookie card years ago. That's what they did.
Yeah.
Didn't know that it'd be worth thousands of dollars.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's exciting. My mom used to collect spoons. You could get these like collector spoons from different places around the world.
Right.
I think her mom had a bunch, and then my mom got the collection.
Yeah, I remember there was someone in our family that used to as well.
Yeah, spoons.
I'd forgotten all about that. They actually had a thing on the wall, and the spoons it was like a map of Canada or something, and the spoons were in the different places. Yeah.
What a weird collector thing.
Yeah.
But
Marcelo's here, hey?
Yeah, Marcelo's here. What's something weird you collect, Marcelo? And to others watching, what's like your collector thing? Or Glenn for a long time was collecting Wendy's cups. I don't know if he got rid of them.
Not because they were unique. Just couldn't throw them out. I don't know.
Yeah, he had stacks at home and stacks in his office, and I think he used them for a sermon illustration at one point.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I get it. Once you've collected a whole bunch, it's kind of like
I can't throw it out now.
Yeah, I'm committed to this.
I've got like 200 of these things. I can't throw it out now.
Yeah. I don't know that I collected anything though quite like that. Well, I mean, I collected rocks and stuff as a kid, but
then you got to ask yourself, what's the line between collecting and hoarding?
It's a very gray area for many people, I think. Marcelo is saying you collect cell phones. Have a Nokia 5210 and others still working.
Is that somehow like that? Is that like that old? It wasn't a flip phone, or was it the flip phone? I got to look this up.
Yeah, me too. Nokia. Oh yeah, that's a classic.
That's what I'm thinking of. Yep.
Yep. Gotta throw that up for people to see.
Yeah, I remember that phone.
There you go. If you want to see what Marcelo is holding on to at home, there you go.
Yep.
That's an oldie. Yeah, you could probably run over it too, and it would still work. Those Nokia phones.
Wow. I think my first phone was a Nokia, but it was a flip phone.
Yeah, I think mine was too. Nicole kept a lot of postcards. Postcards are pretty cool. That's a pretty cool, like from other people, I imagine. People wish you were here.
Wish you were here. Yeah. Look at me. Look at this beautiful beach that I saw. Yeah. Wish you were here.
Yeah. You know, I saw this beautiful sight and said, man, I'm so lucky. Sucks to be those guys. I should send them a postcard
and let them know what they're not seeing.
Yeah, I didn't collect anything. Maybe rocks as a kid. I don't know. I hoard though. Well, no, I don't hoard. Sorry. Send the wrong image. I have things kind of collect in a junk spot in my house, and then eventually we purge it, and usually we don't keep any of it, but you know, like pictures, cards from people. Like there's some cards you keep, and then there's some cards where you toss them after, you know, they have a shelf life in your home.
Yeah,
toss them. Yeah.
Which is a conversation to have. Like, how long do you hold on to like a birthday card?
Yeah, I think everyone has their own morality system for determining that.
You know, what's the appropriate amount of time to have that out?
Yeah, for birthday cards especially, I think it's like few days to a few weeks. Depending. If it's just like a birthday card, like, hey, happy birthday, signed so-and-so, it's like, okay, thanks. And then, you know, you get rid of it after a little bit. But if it's like a long deep, heartfelt note inside, I might take that and hang it. I actually have a wall of encouragements.
Yeah, actually, that's what I got going on back here.
Nice.
Yeah, you get more encouragements than I do, I think.
Well, no, that's from 8 years of being here. And I haven't gotten quite as many lately, so I don't know what that means.
People feel you don't need that encouragement. They don't want to encourage what you're doing right now.
Yeah, me.
All he's doing is that stupid Lance and Steven show. I'm not encouraging that.
That's right. Yeah. And yeah, I'd say 8 years in, it's like I need even more encouragement to keep going at this point.
Hey, here's an encouragement for you. You were once valedictorian.
What? Once long ago, you were pretty great. You've petered out since, but that's okay. We all do. Karen collected Canadian Geographic. Oh, that's cool.
Cool.
Outdoor magazines and stuff like that. That's really cool. So you also keep your birthday cards from the university. Some are from old girlfriends, so please don't tell that to my wife.
Well, it's now on the internet, Marcelo. It's on the internet now. We can't control what happens after this.
We won't share it to your wife, that's for sure. But yeah, these things have a way of coming out.
Confession is good for the soul.
Is that like one of those things where when you're having a fight with your wife, you like pull out all the stuff from old girlfriend?
Well, they told me I was this.
Yeah, you wear the T-shirt that ex-girlfriend got you, and just those probably aren't healthy conflict tactics.
It's funny. Karen mentioned the National Geographic magazines. There was a magazine I collected when I was younger.
Yeah.
Nintendo Power.
I had a Nintendo Power subscription too.
And I'm starting to think, I wonder what that would have been worth if I had held on to all those, because I had like 3 or 4 years worth of them.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
I think for something like that, it's more like if you have the first issue they ever made, that's what'll get you.
Yeah.
Something. But
year 9 of Nintendo Power didn't.
Yeah. Man, I remember being a kid and you're so excited waiting for that to come, and that's back before the internet, really.
See what games were coming, see what the reviews of the games that just come out, the cheats.
Yeah, cheats. They had little walkthroughs, like
walkthroughs,
parts of the walkthroughs, No, lots of fun. Oh man. And then you become a jaded, cynical adult, and those things don't bring you the same joy anymore. And
no.
All you have is your collector spoons and postcards and birthday cards from
your coupons coming in the mail. That's what gives you joy now.
Yeah, that's right. You're hoarding McDonald's coffee stickers because that's the only way you can afford coffee. Getting a coffee from McDonald's is a luxury. It's a treat.
Yeah.
This is really depressing. We're laughing so we don't cry.
Lance is waxing eloquent here now.
Canadians are collectors of coffee mugs. You only need 2 per person in the house, but average Canadian has about 16 or more coffee cups in the cupboard. Yes.
That's true.
We
ran out of shelf space in our house because, so here's the other thing. Somebody gives you a mug and you're like, oh, that's a nice mug. And it's different than the other mugs you have. And so you hold on to it. Yeah.
These are just 2 at my office here. This one was a gift from people.
Here's one that I have, but there's another one over on the shelf, and there's a couple in the cupboard here. I've got 4 mugs here in the church.
Yeah, we just donated a whole pile of mugs, and we still have probably 20 mugs. So, yeah. Coffee mugs are just such a great gift idea. Better than a postcard, that's for sure. Because you feel bad you're not in Hawaii with your friend, but at least you have a mug to drink coffee from.
But if you get 20 mugs, where are you putting all the extra mugs? I mean, then you gotta get more cupboard space.
Well, that's why people upgrade their homes, like buy up to
Yeah,
bigger
I gotta buy
houses.
up. I just need more space for my mugs.
Yeah, not for their kids or growing family or anything, and certainly not because they want to tend to the yard and garden. But
No, no, I need more space for my mugs.
3 bathrooms, yeah, that's fine. But how many shelves are there?
How many shelves? Yeah. Is there a mug pantry?
Yeah, and are they coffee mug load bearing? You know, like because I got more than 16 coffee mugs.
Wow, that is an interesting bit of trivia right there, Karen. Thanks for that one.
It's so true though. I never would have thought. Wow. Marcel was saying I also keep flight passages I did in my life. Oh, cool. Obviously, Canada is on the favorites one. Of course.
Nice.
Traveled to 3 countries in all my life. That's 2 more than I've done.
Yeah. Why, you haven't traveled to another country?
I barely went to the States. I don't even think it counts. I went to Seattle on a school trip for a band trip, actually, back in like grade 10. But that was it. But I mean, for like my honeymoon and stuff, we went to southern Alberta to the mountains where my wife grew. And you know, we have a beautiful backyard. Why do I need to travel?
Well, now I've officially been to every province. I haven't been to any of the territories, but I've been to every province.
Yeah. Here are the territories. Territories are beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
The next thing we want to do is actually go to Eastern Canada. Go to see what people are doing on the islands over there.
See what they're up to.
Yeah, so maybe we can stay with your parents or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm educated in all the lingo, so I'll fit right in.
Don't know nobody that got nowhere to stay, do you?
We probably should end.
Yeah.
Hey, we can all go to Bolivia and stay with Marcelo.
We can go to Bolivia.
That'd be great.
We're gonna have to. I'd say, Lance, at some point we're gonna have to do that.
Yeah. Well, tell that to Debbie. She'll get all excited.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Are there any announcements we need to give, Steve?
Well, we've talked about grad coming up this weekend, and we have VBS coming up real soon in July. So registration is going to be open for that, early registration. We're encouraging people to register. It's a virtual VBS. We're going to encourage people to be doing that in their neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Invite the kids in your neighborhood, in your cul-de-sac, wherever you live, do VBS together. Mm-hmm. And services 9 and 11 for this Sunday.
Yeah.
We're anticipating an announcement next week. We've hit the vaccination targets and the hospitalizations have continued to decrease. We'll see where that is next week, but if that's continuing to decrease or at least stable, looks like they're going to be moving into the phase 2, which means we can have, I think, it's about 125 in a service.
Yeah, something like that.
And so we'll look at what that's going to look like. Depends on, I guess, the number of people that are interested in coming. We'll be having at least 1 service, and 2 if there's interest, and that service is filling up, it looks like. So that's next week. This Sunday, it's still at the 75 number. So
yeah,
but 9 and 11. And you can also continue to watch online for those who live stream at home.
Yeah.
And we will continue to do live streaming. So,
yeah. And if we're lucky, early July, we might be hugging and smooching before you know it.
I'm telling you, that's a show in itself. I don't know. Like that reality. Yeah. Well, I mean, just even that reality of, is that really going to happen? Are we actually going to be able to do this? And then if we do, will people actually hug? And like,
I don't know. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I'll pretty much be the same, just without a mask on, I guess. I don't typically try to touch people. As a youth pastor, that's pretty frowned upon if you just go around It's how lawsuits happen.
Oh, man.
I was valedictorian from my.
I was.
That's what I learned. From
Well,
valedictorian.
that's the front page thing. Hospital or Bible college valedictorian. Now, yeah. Oh.
That's what I took away from my Bible college years is I should refrain from touching people. People frown upon it.
That's what you learned at Bible school.
Yeah. I don't know. Is this too much? Is that too risque for what we're doing here?
That's definitely risque right there.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Yeah.
What's Karen saying? Not into hugging and smooching, but looking forward to shaking hands again. Nice.
So I also would say I'm not much of a hugger, but I don't know. There may be some hugging going on. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to respond to all this.
Yeah. Will you give me a hug?
I'll give you a hug.
Really?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can hug Kim, tickle her knees. Yeah. Okay.
Well, Lance, it was good hanging out with you again this morning.
Yeah. Pleasure having coffee.
We'll see everybody next week.
Bye, everyone. Bye. You'll see Glenn next week. So
hopefully, that's the plan.
Hopefully. Yeah. So we'll ask him all the personal questions like,
is he a hugger?
Yeah.
Was he class valedictorian?
Yeah, actually, yeah. All right. Bye.
Cool.